Hey there, gamers. Thank you for watching. Dad Son Gaming here, back at you with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team gameplay video. If you have been following anything we have been doing, we have literally been trampling over every single opponent. A lot of you have said, man, you loved our idea. It's called the Force Unleashed. We're going to probably do an entire strategy on how to build a dead solid run game that will allow you to break open huge runs and get some nasty blocking going on. Now, for those of you who have a mobile quarterback and you are looking for a game plan, don't forget to check out our Deadly Dual Threat ebook. We put everything we use to go 20-0 with Lamar Jackson in this ebook. It is still valid, so don't forget to check that out by visiting MaddenGameplans.com or simply clicking the link below to follow us on all our social media and become part of our giveaway gang, and you can actually see the ebook there as well. So, folks, our focus is still to acquire the Nate Davis card. But we took a look at our game plan and I said, hey, what can I do to increase our odds of being a deadlier run team than we already are? So I'm going to tell you, I made some changes. One of the changes is at quarterback. Joe Flacco has been amazing for us, but let me show you what I did here. We looked at Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco is awesome, but also if we look at the stats here, Joe Flacco cannot run. So we have decided to look at Daunte Culpepper, which if you look at the comparison between him and Joe Flacco, Daunte Culpepper has better speed at 95. He also has the same throw power as Joe Flacco, so we lose nothing there. But we also gain short accuracy at 96. Joe Flacco has 2 better in medium throw accuracy, and his throwing to pressure is 1 higher, and his throwing on the run is actually 8 points higher. And we don't get much play action, but we don't play action much anyway. But again, another enhancement. So we actually was able to sell Joe Flacco and get Daunte Culpepper. He is now our quarterback going forward. So it's going to be the debut of Daunte Culpepper in our offense to help enhance this power run offense. Because I figure, how am I going to have a power run offense when I don't even have a power run quarterback? So that puts the added threat of someone trying to drop everyone back in coverage when we do pass. And now you have to worry about Daunte Culpepper taking off for scrambling. That literally opens up our run game big time. Another change we made was, if we're going to truly commit, our other receiver was Garrett Wilson, who made a fantastic catch to get us that win in our last game, but he isn't physical enough. Now, if we look at the acceleration between him and George Pickens is a perfect receiver to match this entire strategy. And if you look at it, his acceleration is better. George Pickens doesn't have as good of agility, but they both have the same speed. They're both 97 speed. But as we scroll down and we look at some of the most important stats, as far as change of direction and everything else, hey, Garrett Wilson has better change of direction, but again, George Pickens has better catching traffic. And if you look at all the stats being shown, they're the same speed. Again, he's 1 better in catching. George Pickens is 3 better in catching traffic, 3 better in spectacular catch. And George Pickens is better at medium route running. Garrett is better at deep route running. But if we go here, the most important stat to me is when we get down to this run blocking. If you look at the run blocking, George Pickens is the best receiver in the game when it comes down to being able to have a wide receiver that can block in the run game. Let's take a look. His run blocking is an 88. That's 33 points better than Garrett Wilson. His finesse blocking is an 80. His run block power is a 90. That's insane. So literally, we have another wide receiver that can block, and he also gets honorary lineman for 0 AP if you want to add that to him. But again, we add another asset to our blocking, so we're going to have him and Justin Jefferson. So now that you see the changes that we made in our gameplay, we're going to dive into the debut of Daunte Culpepper and George Pickens. All right, so we get into a gameplay, and I fast forward this because it's getting harder and harder to find an opponent. And I hope Madden is not dying down. We might have to jump into 2K or some Elden Ring or something like that. We need to finish Elden Ring for real, for real. So we got Temporal Dread as our opponent. And again, each one of our games that we play in Madden, we have to win 2 games in season. That's the quickest way to get our Nate Davis card. So we got to win these 2 games. So this is game number 1. He kicks off and we get it. And again, we're just going to field this regularly. And Julian Edelman is our new return man now that we lost Garrett Wilson. So again, we're going to run it, and he's all over the run. He is not having us run on him, and so he is blitzing the run. So again, we're going to no huddle him. We're going to kind of change this around, and looks like he is in a nickel overstorm Brave, but he has some good block shedding abilities. And again, his guys are hitting Derrick Henry and not allowing him to get him much. So we get 3 yards on that. And so we're going to go in no huddle again, and I'm going to see if I can kind of break the rhythm. I'm going to see if I can pass on him. And again, we got Kittle and we got Big Dog open, and he's just going to run over Ronnie Lott too small for him. So we get the ball again, and we're going to audible, and we're going to see if we can just kind of pass on this guy because he's been really aggressive with no safeties. So no safeties, yeah, I'm definitely going to go over top and try to pass, and we hit Kittle again. So there we go in the 1st and 10, and every time he brings his safety down, it makes him susceptible for a big run, and so he has to be careful doing that. And so again, he's able to get away with it a little bit on this play. But as I see safeties come in the box, it just takes one impact block to nail him. And this one impact does nail him, he gets blocked. And that's what happens when you bring your safeties in the box against a good run game or a person who knows how to run the ball. We know how to run the ball against a stacked box. So again, he run commits that time. I can tell he did because everyone came off the block. So again, we're going to throw it here, and he gets a knockout. Good knockout by him. 3rd and 12. We're going to audible, and I want to see if we can get this dot to Big Dog. I want to see what Daunte Culpepper is made of. He drops back, man to man, and yeah, we're going to just dot him up. We got a size advantage here. So we score, hit the boards first. It's his turn. So again, he has Flacco. We're going to blitz, and we get there, and oh, he hits Eric Dickerson. Good throw by him. And so next one, he throws a streak to Randy Moss, and he just catches it right in front of Peppers. Peppers, are you getting outdated? Peppers, I don't know. I might have to move you out to position. So we get the ball back. We get a good block. He's hitting us, and his guys are literally run committing. So again, we're backing up, and we throw it right at his user. Stupid play by us. Dumb. Come on. Not Culpepper's fault. This is my fault there. I take full responsibility. So this is what we call a bait, folks. We know he's going to hit that streak to Melitnikov. So I'm going to bring my safety down. I'm going to play in the passing lane and watch this bait. Watch this lurk. Lurk of the year. Boom. No, sir. Lurksha. I love baiting them motherfucker in the throwing, right? You know what I'm saying? I love baiting them. So again, we get the ball back. We're going to hit Kittle. And again, we're going to just be a little more careful on our pass on our drive. I'm going to go into a single back formation here with 2 tight ends split. And I think I can actually just hit him with some post routes. And since he's blitzing, I know that there's no safety over top. So because there's no safety over top, I can hit him with post routes. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hit him with post routes, and he's able to hit that one. So again, if he's going to blitz me and he's going to bring the pressure like that and bring his safeties in, again, we're going to take advantage of it. So we're going to run, see what we can get. And again, he's trying to take away our passing lanes, and with no safeties, he leaves that open. So we're just going to take advantage of him. We're just going to just keep hitting him with our wide receivers and tight ends in this man-to-man. And again, we got Gronkowski on the other side. So we just now opening up our passing game because he wants to blitz us. So Daunte Culpepper is doing a good job of just hitting him with passes. And there's a touchdown, but he got knocked out. That's okay. That happens. So again, we're going to try to audible to get him off guard. And he is playing a man-to-man. He has a cornerback that has an X factor. But again, we're not worried about that. So again, we see our formation here, and we're going to look to hit Gronkowski up the middle. And he is trying to guard and double team where he thinks I'm going to go. That's not going to work. So we're going to run Derrick Henry. He hits him, and his defense is pretty hard hitting, but he's in the man-to-man. That's not going to last. So again, we have Derrick Henry running. So 3rd and goal, and we're going to drop back, and we're going to hit Mercedes Lewis for an easy touchdown. So now we're up 14-7, and he's going to go back into that same offense, and we're going to blitz him. So he's going to go back into the same offense again. We're going to bait him again, and we got a guy drop back in coverage, and boom, we get a nice pick. And so we're able to pick this off, and we're going up 21-7. So that's how we're rocking and rolling. And he does the only thing he can do. He quits. Now this game, we catch it late. Now the reason why I'm even showing this game, because I wasn't going to show it because it's going to be a blowout, but I want you to see something. This game, I don't know what happened, but in the first half, I'm going to show you this. Look at this. In the first half, we got 202 74 yards rushing in the first half. So I had to show you guys this. And again, I just turned the recorder on late. I wasn't gonna record this because it got out of hand early, but we literally were just running all over top of his defense. This guy wanted to just blitz us, and we got 12 rushes for 274. So literally our run game is really, really amazing. As you see, 236 yards after contact, which means that we're isolating Derrick Henry. So we now have runs that isolate different types of players and defenses. So running does take skill. People who pass say, oh, it doesn't take skill. No, it takes skill to know which type of run play to use. And so he's going to try to come back on us, and it's 28-14, and he gets down to the goal line, and again he throws a pass, and now it's 28-21. He's going to try a late comeback, and because this is the last game I need to get Nate Davis, I'm actually going to show this game, because when we win this game, we get our Nate Davis card, we complete our objective, and like I said, we're going to complete it. But we were hoping to try to get 300 yards, but look at Julian Edelman. He just takes this thing all the way. He's like, you know what? The hell with Derrick Henry. I want some shine, bro. You're running all these 2 tight end sets, 2 wide receivers. I don't get no burn no more. So again, he had to get his moment on special teams, and he throws it. And again, good catch by Tyreek Hill. And again, we're up 35-21. He's going to play action here, and we're just going to blitz him. Plain old blitzing. We just love blitzing. And so again, another play here. Can he tie it? And guess what? Gilly Lock says, hell no, bro. Get off the field, bro. So Gilly Lock then got his Gilly Locks on and then picked the ball off. And you know what? Guess what? He's going to go to quit land. He's going to, here he is, concede. And with that, folks, we get our win MVP, and we get the Nate Davis card. Yes. We wanted it, we got it, we grinded for it. We had to win a certain amount of games. We had to win some MUT champions, and we had to win some seasons. And so we got our Nate Davis card. Look at the stats here. 96 overall. And when we add our strategy cards to him, it's gonna be bigger than that. But he gets Secure Protector for 1 AP. And again, he gets Threat Detector, but I'm gonna use Secure Protector for now. And again, he gets a 0 AP post up, or 0 AP identifier, or a 0 AP nasty streak. And we may interchange that back and forth depending on what we do to our team. But for now, we're going to put post up on double team blocks, because some of our plays will require double team blocks. So we're going to add this to him. And now we got 2 abilities for the price of 1. Not bad at all. And we're going to go ahead on and add Nate Davis to our starting lineup. And now we got a right guard for free. No money spent right guard. So I love the content drop, especially this one. This is huge. And when he joins our team, you see he's a 98 overall. So we got a 99 tackle, a 98 overall. We got some 97s and some 96. Our offensive line is deadly. Well, thank you folks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. And we now have our team pretty much complete to execute the most dominant run strategy on Madden. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.